Hi, I'm Ruri. This party's boring. You wanna go fuck?
Yeah?
Before we get started, does anyone want to get out?
Welcome to the show. Today's episode is proudly sponsored by Grow Generation, where the pros go to grow. More on them in a bit. This is Natsu. He's kind of a geek, nerd guy,
It's a tool.
and he's totally got the hots for this chick. No, not that chick. That would be weird. This chick.
Wrong chick.
He knows a teacher at his school, and he's totally got the hots for her. But this isn't about her right now. This is about...
Ruri.
There you go.
I thought you were gonna say it, but yeah.
One day, Natsu's got to go out and hang out with his friends. Oh, friends who I didn't print out faces for. Let's totally go do karaoke. Yay! Singing, boring. Who's that chick?
Hi, I'm Ruri. This party's boring. You wanna go fuck?
Yeah. Was it good for you? Gotta do the...
Yeah, I never want to see you again.
Whoa! So fast forward to Natsu being asleep, Daddy busting in. Dude, I'm getting married. Who's it gonna be? Oh, you're gonna meet them right now. Ding dong, and like total dick move by Dad. Oh my God, it's my future wife. Who are the? Oh my God! Boy, puppets are fun, aren't they? Welcome everyone to Anime-Versal Midnight Run with Kyle and
Christine.
And yeah, domestic girlfriend is a trip, isn't it? I kind of figured the best way we could possibly introduce something to our audience like that is with our new gimmick. I think Midnight Run's gonna go with the puppet thing for story elements. What do you think?
Yeah, I couldn't help but smile when you said that you, what did you say, like enjoy puppets or you love puppets or something like that?
Yeah.
It made me think of the Venture Brothers.
Oh man, that is terrible. And you know what I just noticed? We got some of our not functional acoustic foam fell off the aesthetic acoustic foam. Anyways.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah, domestic girlfriend. Look, it's the anime video that kind of spawned this whole idea from the Anime Zone. I think is Gigguk's old channel, or maybe it's what it used to be called. And the whole idea of making a big deal out of the characters' parents' marital status is really like a side story to what is really a big deal here, which is just the drama dude has with the two chicks here, and of course Momo and what's the other Achihara. It's just, look, the guy can be kind of a dick, but he does spend a lot of time trying to deal with other people's issues.
Yeah.
You know, so when he gets a little selfish there at the end, I kind of get it. What did you think of this story when I first showed it to you?
My first reaction is, why do they like him? It's always the question. It's like, what do you have that makes all of these girls interested in you? I just don't see it. He seems kind of weird. I don't know.
Well, look, I can't say anything against the idea of well, what's the word I'm looking for? Like one night stands, no big deal. But he does totally bang a stranger on day one, and
that's a weird
leaves
first.
Leaves off. And
Yeah.
the way he says later in the series, he didn't even kiss her like during the sex, because his first kiss attempt was with Hina while she's drunk, was just what the
That's,
fuck?
yeah, dude's a creep.
Oh.
Why do y'all like him? I don't know. But yeah, like their first time is his first time, and wasn't it her first time?
Yep.
Yeah, that's a weird
Weird
first
way
time.
to do
Like,
it. Yeah.
Yeah, you lose your V card with it meaning absolutely nothing with a
Like
stranger.
a double first time, one night stand.
Yeah,
Weird.
thing. It's just like, okay.
What I really liked about the show though is you get aspects of like slice of life and aspects of like the harem anime in this, but you get to go on a very overdramatic story arc, and there's talks of suicide, and this show doesn't tell the whole story. The manga carries on, but
Yeah.
you know, when it comes down to it, it's all about the characters, and for me, it's really about some of the side characters that make the biggest difference. His teacher, the literature club teacher,
Yeah.
Natsuo's literature club. Well, Rui is as well. Madi, the manager at the restaurant Cafe Le Mont. Yeah. Him, I love. He's got one of the best scenes in the world at the bathhouse where he reveals his whole Yakuza past and big giant tattoo, and it's a
Yeah.
really cool moment. What'd you think about the characters like that, the side characters?
I like some of them. I didn't like the literacy club, whatever it's called, the
Literature club.
literature club. I'm like,
Literacy. That would be kindergarten through second grade.
that'd be terrible if you were on that level. Okay, wrong word. But yeah, the literature club teacher, I don't like him at all. But I did like what he tells us is he's like, okay, students, kiss. It's like no teacher in the world would say that unless they're a complete pervert.
He was told. He admits exactly what was going on. He was giving a test of character.
It's still not right. You
No,
shouldn't.
I
you
mean,
shouldn't,
no, it's
yeah,
I.
bad teacher.
If he would have
no.
If he stopped them before they actually did it, like was like, whoa, wait, I was just trying to test you, like,
But it's
maybe.
such a mind fuck. Like, no. Like, she's, like, the girl, she's like, okay. And then, like, she's, like, starting to cry. And I'm like, dude, you've gone too far. That's not cool.
No, dog,
but-
cat. Speaking of too far, cats and dogs living together, mass hysteria.
Yeah. But, yeah, like,
God. I didn't even mean that. Here it's gonna go.
yeah, but, like, Mari is cool. And, yeah, what was his friend's name?
Oh, I
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
remember.
Natsuo's
the
friend.
but his
I like him
friend's
too.
Really good.
The one with the glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
Fumiya is the family name.
yeah. Okay. Yeah. I like him, but like the duo, like I don't know. They're just kind of like there to stand there. I guess. I don't know.
I guess.
Yeah.
It's a fun show. I do kind of like the guy that's been abroad, the Japanese American guy that's been
Al?
living in America. Yeah, Alex.
Yeah.
Al. I do kind of like him just because it adds something that I don't get to see very often in anime, which is that idea of people that have been transplanted and maybe transplanted back, or even just literally a foreigner that's part of your school, part of your group, because that's reality. So I kind of like that they touched on that, because like I said, it's a really weird thing, just on the surface. Yeah, chick, you've got the hots for their mom marries your dad, but if you're already teenagers, you've already had the hots for them, you weren't aware of your parents' relationship to begin with, there will be some people that would say things, but I think most people, when fully put in context, would be like, dude, who cares? Chick, who cares?
I care.
Whatever. You're making consenting choices. So
Yeah, but he's still. It's
Well,
about the
that's
balance
on
of
his,
power.
His character, Natsuo.
Yeah, because he's the minor. She is
Oh,
not.
with Hina, yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm talking like with Rui.
Okay,
Those
yeah.
two are both minors. Both
Okay,
had
because I
a
figured you were talking
prior
about just the whole
existing
trio.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
they actually have a prior. Technically, they have an absolute prior prior existing relationship for but before he knows about mom and future stepmom. He has the hots for Hina, but he doesn't actually do anything with her until after they're technically siblings.
Yeah.
By law. But anyways, one of the fun parts about this show really is the extreme situations. You want to let the dog out? I'll talk about some of the extreme situations, like the suppository scene. Like that's absolutely why? Like
It's so weird.
why?
She didn't even attempt to do it herself. I know that she's running a fever and she doesn't feel good, but that's like one of those things. It's like, attempt it yourself before you make your new stepbrother do that. She just like rolls over and she's like, okay, I'm ready. I'm like, I'm not, and I'm just watching here. I'm like, God.
Oh no, Ruri is sick. Oh no, what can I do to help you?
You need to put the suppository in my butt.
Okay.
Leave it! Leave it in my mouth. I can't even say it!
And then like when Natsuo breaks his leg and Ruri shows in and she's like, yeah, I'm here to bathe you. What the? He broke his leg, not his arms. He can do it himself.
Yeah, it's not like when I had the shoulder surgery and
Yeah, all I did was wash your back because you're not that flexible.
well,
and
the first few days you had to help everything because I had to hold my arm
you had to
up.
hold it up.
But after that, it was basically I could take care of most everything myself.
Yeah, but I took care of what you
And we're
needed, and then I
married, and-
left.
yeah,
and
yeah. And there's don't get us wrong. There's good times for sensual baths and showers, or even steamy and spicy showers and baths. But that wasn't what was going on. It was just weird and
awkward, and you're just
what I think it really is just a way of them, and I think it was Gigguk, whatever they want to call themselves on in person. That's so weird because I started this thing with a website already, so my name is already there, right?
Yeah.
That's just I never thought about
fake name.
well, not only that, but I never thought that my writing here at LRMonline.com, make sure you go there every day for all your entertainment news, needs, and opinions. But I never thought it would turn into a podcast, let alone one with fucking puppets. But yeah, so I think he mentions that they use a lot of, and I think we can use the word once and get away with it. A lot of hentai. Ooh, we said the H word on the show for the first time. A lot of those types of tropes and things, and position and drawing and animation, and that's where like the suppository scene, so that way they could position Rui certain ways, or Rui as they like to try to hit that RL sound at the top.
Our American mouths aren't trained.
Yeah, and anytime I see like I trilled it more than once, I'll end up doing almost like trying to do a Spanish R instead of a Japanese R / doing an L, but and then Hina with the masturbation scene, like.
Are you allowed to say that word too?
Can someone don't put this in like the comments section because you know, but God, does anyone else don't tell us what you do, but does anyone else find it weird that she did it
on all fours?
On all fours, reaching back?
I find it weird.
Yeah, I can attest that I have never witnessed any like that outside of the adult film industry. So again,
I don't know, just trying something new, I guess. I don't know.
Well, I mean, maybe if there were objects involved, you might need some positioning
But she
help.
did say, she said her ex's name.
Yeah.
So maybe it's kind of like she's like trying to be in a position and
they
think that, visualize that he's there or something.
Maybe.
But
You think
yeah.
it really goes that? I think they just wanted to make steamy scenes steamier.
Yeah. Let's do something to really throw them off.
Yeah, it's the Skinamax of anime.
Yeah.
So, there are, like I said, Natsuo, he's kind of a tool, but he also does do a lot of decent things. He doesn't sleep with Momo.
Yeah, he's not an ass,
Right.
or well, he is an ass, but he's not a complete dick.
There you go.
I think that's the best way to describe it. He's
Not
not 100% dick. Yeah. Because when he does see her and then notice her wrists, and it kind of just like everything just falls into place. Like, oh, yeah, I really shouldn't be doing
Yeah,
this.
she uses-
This is not what she needs. This is
Yeah.
just, like, let's just be friends. 'Cause that's not cool.
She uses the connection, the physical, interactions to replace that of what she doesn't have. And I mean, it's a common thing. And again, people, this is not us commenting on healthy, consensual sex lives at all. But you do have people legitimately like Momo that have been damaged.
Yeah.
And then they seek comfort. People take advantage of it, and then they connect, sex with connections, and that's like the only way they can end up feeling a connection. It's similar to like, and not necessarily that they are sex addicts, but that type of chemical release only happens with certain actions, in similar to addicts, but also similar to people that deal with other types of abuse and go back to their abusers. She talks about multiple guys cheating on her or getting
Stealing
violent,
her money.
Yeah,
like just. I want to yell at her parents.
Yeah, exactly.
Where are you?
One of those things, but that they get to tell multiple true kind of like life. Like I said, you get some slice of life type stuff here in a good way, but also that those dramatic, like, oh my god, that stuff is real. And
maybe those watching that are like that, they can, where it kind of clicks, like, okay, well, maybe I should turn this around. Like, maybe I should stop doing this.
Maybe I can find my own Natsuo that'll cook me yaki udon instead of fucking me in the
Exactly, where it's like, where you just say enough is enough. And so I think that would be something that you could also take from this, instead of it just being like shocking stuff, where it's just, you can learn from it as well. So
yeah, absolutely.
Lots of layers.
There's another big deal, and it's the suicide scene where he confesses his love to Hina, well, before he can actually say everything, she stops him and she's like, look, if we were to go down this road, we may as well just kill ourselves here, because if the school finds out, if parents find out, if society finds out, yada yada, all good, valid points, Hina. But tell me, Sensei, why the fuck did you decide to go down the road with Natsuo to begin with, man?
Yeah, and it's just kind of weird, like when she said that, and then like she like drags him into the water, and like, okay, let's do this. Like, she just keeps bringing up this line and then just not going anywhere with it. It's like, are you trying to teach him something? I'm confused. I just don't get it.
Yeah.
Grow Generation, where the pros go to grow. For all of your cultivation needs, Grow Generation has the right products, service and staff to make your grow successful. Go to www.growgeneration.com, where the pros go to grow.
I like I said, I like that they show what these things are like, the things that go through all of our minds whenever we hear about inappropriate relationship, which in this case, I think he's supposed to be 17 in this series. I think Rui's supposed to be 15, which that happens all the time in high schools in America. That's whatever. But Hina's like 24, 25, I think, in the show, which if he was 18 and not in school, or if he was 17 from a different school or maybe in college, some people might not like it. Some people might be okay with it. But in that situation, it's legitimately 100%. Even if he was an 18-year-old high schooler, he still should not be having a relationship with a teacher.
Correct.
You know, not even a 24-year-old college student with their post-grad professor. That's still inappropriate.
It's about that balance of power where it's just, no, it just looks creepy.
Yeah, exactly. So positions and ages themselves matter more than necessarily the difference. Fuck, look at Zach Braff and Lawrence Pugh. Lucky fucking Jade Ashton. Anyways, I love you. But no, there people making a big deal that he's like 21 years her senior, but she's like 25, 26.
I guess.
Yeah, so it's like whatever. But
yeah.
that's the thing. In this case, it's that teacher-student relationship. And
yeah, and then like she's also been in that before where she had a crush on her teacher. And I like how because like when they first start telling the story of this affair with a married man, how like, oh, he was her teacher, one of her teachers. It's like, oh God, that's disgusting.
yeah.
That's horrible. But then like she explains like, I saw him after, college.
Yeah.
And then
She had a crush
when she was in high school. But
yeah, nothing happened
But still, it's kind of like this weird. I'm glad that he finally, because we get that conversation with Ruri when she sees him and her literature club teacher together hanging out, where he explains like, yeah, I divorced my wife. I'm not going after your sister, but you were in a relationship with that sister for a couple of years. It's like, that's just, and I think Hina had explained like what he had said, like, oh, he's going to leave her. It's like, oh, we've heard that before. No, he's not.
I do like that, and that's kind of like one of the last points I really want to make about the things that I really loved in this show. I like the little improv moments that they have, where they do little scenes where they'll start out having like a real life discussion, and then somebody kind of takes it on a thread, and they do it. I think there's 4 different little improv scenes. There's one with Rui and Natsuo in the classroom, and all the students think it's really funny.
Yeah.
And then there's one where I think it's Natsuo and Fumiya, I think is the friend's name. They do one, and there's a couple of, I like those. There's one that happens in Cafe Lamont. That's really good. I love those because I do that myself. I used to do that in the Army, standing around waiting on formation, just make up a story or an excuse to go into some sort of character, some sort of exaggeration, and I liked that a lot. This anime doesn't cover everything. It leads up to a great ending. I mean, hey, in this blue hair girl wins. She says, I'm not gonna let my sister make my choices for me anymore. I'm not gonna give away too much to everyone, but Rui comes out at the end of this show.
The best a blue-haired girl can get. That's.
But not only that, but I think she actually comes out the winner of the show. What do you think?
Just the show. But
yeah, the manga.
Yeah, we looked ahead. We're like, oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, I'm not necessarily happy with the way that's gonna go. But Domestic Girlfriend, definitely a trip. I mean, come on, guys. Dude bangs a chick, finds out chick is the younger sister of his real crush, who is a teacher at his school, and that their mom is going to marry his dad. And yeah, that's why we had puppets. Also, how else could we show you guys this suppository scene and the masturbation scenes appropriately without puppets and a Jawa. I don't even know if the microphones pick that up. What do you think overall, domestic girlfriend Christine, on our patented LRM ABC scale?
Maybe a B minus.
Okay.
Or
What hits does it take? Let the audience know what might not
what I
like.
Yeah, like what I didn't like about it is the parents. Just like first off, they're not present. And like they're not present. They're not present in their kids' lives. And so it's kind of like all of these shenanigans can happen because they're not around. Like with the whole like her being sick.
Yeah.
I think it was the mom on the phone like, oh, there's a suppository in the fridge.
Could you imagine putting that thing in with these? Oh wait.
But yeah, it's like the dad's constantly blubbering and they're like, oh my god, we shouldn't have gotten married. Do we need a divorce? Like they actually like when
draw paperwork up.
Yeah, they had that, and it's just like instead of having this conversation, with their kids, like, do y'all really have a problem with this? And if they're like, well, no, then that means no. They're kids. You don't know what's going on. It's not about you all the time. And in this situation, it's never about you.
Yeah.
So that was one thing that I really didn't like. And then, of course, just the way Natsuo is. Sometimes, he has his good moments, but he is dirt. I don't like him. And then Hina, she's a mess. She, like, when you see her in the beginning, she's just constantly drunk.
Yeah. Lush.
Yeah, and it's a part of why is because of her bad choices. And then, like, something that she said to Natsuo about being just a child. I look into your eyes and, like, the eyes of a child, something like that. And it's like, girl, you're the most childish thing in the family, like, and you're the adult. You're a seasoned adult. It's not like you just got into adulthood. And the kids are more grown up, and it's just like, I don't like the way she treats him and any kind of situation. And it's just like,
okay.
Yeah.
So
and
what
then,
do you like to give it the B minus? What keeps it from being
further lower?
Yeah.
I guess just like some of the shocking scenes, some were irritating but yet entertaining. Where it's like, I can't believe you did that. I can't believe this is really happening. What? In some parts, they're really funny.
Mm-hmm.
I like their Ruri and Natsuo's going undercover and
oh yeah,
trying to find out what's going on with Hina, and like just like little things like that. Mari's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And yeah, just there's good parts, but there's some where it's just like, dude, over there. God.
You leave
Really hate them.
Fuji RX78 San and God, I can't remember her name, but anyway, you leave them alone. Anyways, guys, I give it a B plus. Like I said, the side characters, the characters period do this show for me. It's funny. It's shocking, and not even because there's a marriage and step siblings involved. It's shocking, just the things that happen that are realistic, and then the things that happen where you're like the fucking suppository. Sure. Now maybe suppositories are more common in Asian cultures, Japan maybe.
If
I
they
don't
are,
know.
then she should know how to do it.
She should know how to do it.
Yeah, and that's it. Just
because a fever isn't going to keep you from, being able to put a.
If you're that weak, you need to go to the ER.
Yeah, but
that was one of the weird things about it. It's just like, honey, if you physically can't even do that with assistance, like maybe he's not, he's like hands off, but he's nearby and he's maybe holding up her leg if she's going to do it from the side or something where. He's giving some assistance, but not doing the whole thing, then, that'd be okay. But if you can't even, do just the simple thing. It's like, yeah, you need to go to the doctor. But yeah, like, I know some things take me out of the experience, and that was one of those. It's like,
yeah, I get it. I embrace the weirdness. I'm like, oh god, that's fucking fucked up, but it's entertaining. I really am glad that we found the show. Highly suggest everyone check it out at least once. Again, all of the Midnight Run shows that we plan on covering are, you know, TV 14 to mature, or not mature, but TVM. We're not talking rated X. So rated R, TVM. We're not, you know, gonna bring up the H word and that I'm planning on, not yet at least. But yeah,
we're not doing any of the H words.
Yes, not for Midnight Run. With that being said, what do we got going on, guys? LRMonline.com. Every day, all your entertainment news, needs, opinions. She writes there. I technically write there, but mostly I handle our multimedia side, all the wonderful podcasts, and helping out with our interview team on the YouTube channel. So please, if you're watching this video, I hope you are, because some of you guys just heard puppet sex and didn't get to see it. And we're guys, look for those of you that are listening, go to the YouTube channel, because these aren't regular puppets, okay? I literally printed out faces from the anime and put them on like Power Ranger, Star Wars, Gundam figure. The dad is a what do they call it? Gunpla? Yeah. So yeah, check that out. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, ladies and gentlemen. We would really appreciate that. The more sweet ad revenue we can get, the more we can give you guys, and do it for free, which I like. I don't ever want to see like LRM have like a pay for account, although some content might require some age restriction in the future. So I'm joking. Anyways,
I had to think of it like, wait, what? Like, you know, what?
We're gonna have to play some of those games they're talking about, the adult game. No, anyways. All of our podcasts are also so available wherever you get podcasts on audio, so like Spotify, Google, Apple, all that great stuff, SoundCloud, and we've got dedicated shows for anime. We've got the regular AVR, Anime-Versal Reviews, that alternates with Midnight Run on the weekends. We've got a Star Wars, the Cantina, Marvel Multiverse Mondays. Look for it's going to become Marvel Multiverse Madness, because Marvel's not releasing everything on Monday, or Marvel's not releasing everything on Fridays anymore for Disney Plus. And but yeah, we're doing our Black Widow review on Monday, and then Thursday the final episode of Loki Thor's days. I already mentioned the Cantina. What else am I missing? I got another one. The Daily Cog, our 5 times a week show every day.
Your show.
My baby. That's been going on for over 2 years now.
Neglecting your baby is what
used
you're
to be
doing.
LR Morning. No, I had a whole week. I didn't miss a single, and we were live on Thursday. But yeah, check all that out, ladies and gentlemen. We cover everything here at the Genreverse Podcast Network, brought to you by LRMonline.com. Again, please like, share, and subscribe. Christine, you got anything to say?
No.
All
Good.
right. Well, guys, until next time, see ya. Next time on Domestic Girlfriend.
Oh, we should ever do this.